Okay, let's talk about the bushings real quick. I noticed that the new replacement bushings have a hole bored in them that is timed with the groove for the oil or grease passage. They're also steel backed and they're made by Clevite. You can see the part number right there. These are Clevite, which is actually a very good bearing manufacturer. So these must be some really good bushings. Obviously they use them for more than one application because this hole bored in them actually doesn't really mean anything. The originals have no hole. What I did notice on the originals though also is that this groove goes completely to both edges, which would actually make a easy leak for the oil. The new bushings, and this is critical, if you look, the oil groove stops just short of the edge on one side. Now if you look at the other side, the oil groove goes all the way to the edge. That means these are directional. You definitely want this edge that doesn't go all the way, where the oil groove's just short of going to the very edge. That has to be on the outer edge of the sector shaft when it's pressed in. Both bearings appear to be that way. So we're going to put this one, the outer edge that doesn't go all the way, actually the groove that doesn't go all the way to the outer edge, I should say, over here. Because the box looks to me like, even though it has 600 weight gear oil in it for the rest of the lubrication issues, the actual sector shaft has a grease fitting right in the center, and I believe it's for grease, as the grooves only go so far. So they are directional. You definitely want the outer edge where the groove comes up short on the outer ends of the sector shaft. That way the grease can go in and migrate all the way to the end, but not have a 600 weight oil leak dripping right out of the sector shaft on the box, because there is no seal here. I'm sure there's going to be some seepage anyway, but you definitely wouldn't want a complete leak. So the grease would help seal that. I'm also going to try to fit 1 or 2 O-rings on here depending on how much clearance I have once it's fully assembled.